Greetings, I am Schrödinger Deeps. Welcome to episode 22 of the Cold Waters Epic Mod. Having successfully destroyed the Papa class in the previous patrol, new orders have been received. Command has gained intelligence that an enemy surface task force has sailed from Grimica and is expected to head west to patrol the US coast. This large task force will transit unhindered by Allied forces unless we stop it. But, as luck would have it, we just sailed directly into the face of an enemy within an ink-black sea. Time to wake up the enemy. Stand by, threat brief. The task group is escorting a capital ship. Featured here, cruising along in the deadly night. Our primary threat at present is Sierra 6, a Eudaloy. Now, she has SSN 14 missiles and USA 80 torpedoes and an RBU 6000. Her torpedoes can go deeper than our max depth, making her a very capable and deadly ASW unit. Likewise, Sierra 4, the Submariner. Her torpedoes are also deep diving. The Kashin's torpedoes can only go down to 400 meters. However, she does have an RBU 6000, and we will inevitably be required to change depth during evasion routines. We have a cannon as well, similar threat profile, and amongst all of that, we do have a merchant vessel in company. So the first thing for us to do is to change depth to a whopping 500 meters to reduce the threat profile of the Set 65 torpedo. Full dive on the planes, take the submarine deep to 500 meters. Off we go.
Make depth 503, dive high.
And there she goes. Into the murky depths for a bit of nighttime combat. Damage control state 1, weapon readiness state 1. Starboard 25, steer 128.
Come right to 128, helm aye.
We're going to position ourselves danger close to the enemy, attacking from depth. Configure our weapons now. We'll have them running active and towards the surface. Decoy ready. We will be needing that for sure. So for those that are unaware, we are currently piloting the mighty Trafalgar class, HMS TRENCHANT in particular, armed to the teeth with the mighty Spearfish torpedo. She is very fast and with an exceptionally long range until she is active. Once we activate the weapon, she's got 12,000 meters at 80 knots.
Con, helm, steady course.
This will give the enemy a chance to rope-a-dope us. They can turn around, full ahead, and try and escape. If this occurs, we know that we'll be rained down from air support and SSN 14 missiles. We could spend the rest of the engagement running for our lives. Let's hope that does not happen. On depth, on course, 500 meters. So our intention will be to begin engaging the enemy at approximately 7 kilometers range. We're going to make a small course adjustment to bring our towed array back into the game. No, she is still playing. The enemy has changed course. That's a problem. We will now turn to face the enemy. Port 25, steer 091.
Come left to 090, helm aye.
Roger 090 helm.
Con, helm, steady course.
Roger steady course. Okay, so with the current threat profile, you will notice Sierra 6, the Eudaloy, She may be transiting forward at 18 knots. However, her towed array is gradually creeping into a position where she will be able to counter detectors. She will be the first thing to make our lives miserable. She is our primary target. It is important to note that all of the weapons coming from the Utaloy have the potential to make our lives hell. In a combat scenario, I will be willing to push her a bit deeper to try and avoid the SSN-14. It won't do much if we've got USA 80s bearing down on us at 48 knots. Okay, we have a distinctly dangerous scenario developing. We have lost our solution on the Utaloy. It is imperative we restore it. If they get into RBU 6000 range, it gets very, very dangerous. We will be forced to fire sooner rather than later. I'll have to estimate the position. Probably around here. It is time to begin the engagement. Partially blinded. Transients will set us free. Let's get to it. Let's engage.
Shoot 2-1, aye sir.
2-1.
Shoot 2-2, aye sir. Shoot 2-3, aye sir.
Critical now. Absolutely critical. We watch for the counterfire. We need to maintain the wire. As of yet, no indication of... Ah, there. That's too far for the Utaloy. I thought she was closer. Not good. I should have paid better attention to that. So she will be counter-detecting the launch transients. We can expect missiles to begin to drop in a path towards us. Mark that bearing. Just like that. That's the rockets landing. Okay. So, the range on Sierra 3. We can send one towards the capital ship. Send two towards that. Sierra 2. Oh, we'll send two towards the capital ship. We'll see if we take out Sierra 2 with a 1-er. We're gonna activate this weapon. Now. Get that out early and attempt to reload it.
Shoot 2-4, aye sir.
Chaos Farm. Utaloy is pleasurably screaming towards me. It's a dangerous range. Lots of torpedoes landing. Weapon number 2. It's time to play. I need to capture that before it causes me out. Okay.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 076.
Mark that bearing there. Range. Good range for a Sierra 2 attack.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Okay, it's going to be tight on Sierra 3. We're going to need to activate these weapons and get them shifting. Alas, she may escape.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Roger, acquired. Very good. Mid-course guidance. See how she does.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 072.
Change course.
Come
Port
left
25.
057, helm aye.
Come
Con
on.
sonar, lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 110. Contact breaking up.
Little bit of blue and blue there. We will be taking advantage of such a situation. Capital ship down. Awesome. Makes our lives easier. Saves ammunition. Standby impact.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 067. Contact breaking up.
Roger, breaking up. Glorious. Okay. Let's assess what's happening here.
Come right to 176, helm aye.
It's a Udali weapon. Let's turn this Badger around. It's far closer than it needed to be. Well, no, it was a cannon, not the capital ship. Either way, it's a win. So we've got 2 torpedoes in the water. Where's the Udali? We need a fix on that Udali. It looked like it was a lot closer for a moment. No, that's dangerous for a Y break. Don't want to activate in that direction. We've lost the Udali. That's very frustrating. Thought it was closer. There's too much activity. Time to run on this weapon, 2 minutes.
Steady course.
Roger, steady course. So there's a lot happening, but there's a lot of noise masking us. The weapons are mostly ineffective from the enemy.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Roger, acquired. 30 seconds to run. It's going to blow up
Con,
just
torpedo
before.
room, tube 2 ready.
Roger, tube 2. Safe. Weapon number 1. Now this weapon. This weapon has the potential to hit the capital ship. Let's see how she does. It's not going to kill it, but it might disable it or set it alight. Meanwhile, reload weapons. Good bearing on the Udali, mark that position. 11 kilometers. Good. Stand by to engage that. Won't do it yet. Figure weapons for later use. Two minutes 23 to run. Udali is turning around. We can live with that for now.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Excellent. Good. She's hit. She's burning. Damage control teams are doing their thing. That'll hopefully slow her right down. Excellent. Okay, we're going to take the time to build our position, rearm ourselves, and re-engage at our leisure. See you when the weapons are loaded. Roger, Tube 1, here we go again.
Come left to 086, helm I.
Let's keep tabs on Sierra 4. 10 kilometers. We'll close range a little. She can't hit us with torpedoes at this depth, but we don't want to let her sneak within RBU 6000 range. Okay, that's a good range for an attack. Let's go.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Sierra 6 doesn't know where I am. She's circling wildly. Still circling. And she's 11
Con
kilometers.
sonar, noisemaker bearing 067.
We're going to assume she doesn't move and send one right towards her.
Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir.
This range, a bit tight really for sending that active. It'll be close, but the current turn means that we can potentially get it. So we're going to activate this weapon. This weapon is going towards the Utili. Sierra 3 is just running away at 10 knots, so she slowed down a fair bit, which is nice. Means we can catch her at the end, and it's time to clean up. Sierra 5 may find a chasm screaming towards her. Don't want to speak too soon. 3 minutes 50 to run this weapon. Screaming towards Sierra 4. Our cylindrical messenger of death.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Roger, acquired. Stand by impact. Ooh, look at that. Whoa. She's still going. Burning a bit. It's going to leave a dent. We're going to have to send another one this way now. And get it active at the rush.
Shoot 2-2. Aye, sir.
Doing so is a hazard with regards to our position, but I don't want to turn in and get in within RBU's 6000 range before we complete the engagement. And we're going to wake up the Utili very shortly. Utili must have had its crew pass out. They probably gassed themselves or something, who knows.
Weapon acquired.
And here we go. Onwards to the killing blow. Doesn't look too promising for you. Stand by impact.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 4, last bearing 022. Contact breaking up.
And there she goes. Onwards and downwards to Davy Jones. Nothing but embers and oil. Alright. Let's see how the Utili's getting on. Weapon's doing its thing. Strong chance of acquisition. Let's watch. That's not the best offensive tactic. Shipwreck. Soon to be. For primary ASW threat, you've let everybody down.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 6, last bearing 078. Contact breaking up.
There she goes. Stop at 25, steer 113. So, 2 units remain. Gonna use a bit of time acceleration. We're gonna basically go full ahead and catch them. Send a torpedo right up the tailpipe. Unless enemy aircraft have
Con,
something.
torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Roger, tube 3. Unless enemy aircraft have something to say about that. Off we go.
Make turns for 3.
Con, motor array has been damaged.
Blast it all, I've killed another towed array. Oh, I'm forever doing that. I'll be having stirred.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 5, last bearing 082. Contact faded.
I'll be having some stern words with myself when I get back to port. With time acceleration, full rise on the planes, take the submarine to periscope depth.
Make depth 14, dive by.
Here we go.
Go.
Attack going up. Break in and clear. Let's have a look. There she is. Beautiful. Alright, we'll let her have it. Watch the explosion through the periscope, I think.
Con, fire control, we've lost.
Con, dive at 14, dive by.
That was a little bit annoying. I really hope that weapon was configured to run towards the surface. We'll see. Okay, I'll see you when the weapon's in range. It's a moment of truth. Moment of truth is upon us. Will this weapon just pass harmlessly under the vessel? Apparently so.
Con sonar lost contact. Master 3, last bearing 118. Contact breaking up.
Glorious. There she goes. Right then. Let's light it up. Naturally, this is a Ride of the Valkyries moment.
Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir.
There she goes. Missile seen to broach. Booster separation. And transition to cruise. For your viewing pleasure. Oh, look at that ice. Thought it was going to float into the ice then. Glorious. And here we go. Oh, good hit on target. Yet, she persists to float despite our most bold and brave efforts. Respect that. Well, we're going to send another one down the bearing. It'd be rude not to. Okay, there we go. Stand by to fire.
Shoot 2-3. Aye,
This
sir.
is seen to broach. Booster separation and transition to cruise. There we go. Smoke visible on the horizon. Let's speed this up a bit. Over the ice. Oh, that's a nice view. Same place.
Con sonar lost contact. Master
Oof.
5. Last bearing 063. Contact breaking up.
There she goes. Into the murky deep. Ink black. Tonight. It's time we see the scores on the doors. Wonderful. Everything's dead. Let's see if it was a mission target. May not have been. Oh! Happy with that. Excellent work, Captain. Your neutralization of such a high priority goal has seriously reduced the enemy's ability to impede our convoys. Stand by for additional orders. Well, I do desperately need to get repairs now, because I was a plonker, yet again, with the towed array. Beautiful. The Legion of Merit Medal. To Commander Schrodinger Deeps, Commanding Officer for exceptional and consistently outstanding service as Commanding Officer throughout numerous patrols during a time of war. Yeah, safe transit by convoys. We did that. Good work, man. Bravo Zulus all around. The tactical situation. Recent Soviet port activity indicates that enemy ballistic missile submarines are being ready to sail from Leningrad within the next few days, and likely attempt to transit beneath the polar ice cap, after which they will be free to strike North American targets. You are to infiltrate the northern bastion, intercept and destroy them before they can do so. If you fail this mission, you may not have a home base to return to. Be advised, enemy ballistic missile submarines, likely escorted by one or more attack submarines, and surface forces. Primary objective: locate and sink the enemy ballistic missile submarines. Secondary objective: none. Wow. So, it appears we are truly in a do or die scenario. Looks interesting for next time. But for now, this concludes your broadcast day. Until next time, thanks for watching.